Hi, I'm Dr. Janine, and this is the Dr. J9 9 and 9, all about treating and getting rid of acne and doing it naturally. So tip number one is to detoxify. So when our internal organs like our liver, our lungs, our colon become toxic with the environmental toxins that we're exposed to, maybe it's a lot of the products that we're using on our skin, this lends itself to toxicity, and that toxicity can build up, and if we're not detoxifying our internal organs, what happens is that toxicity spills to the outside and it comes to our skin, which is also an organ of elimination. So doing a full body detox 2 to 3 times a year is really helpful for that acne from the inside out, because then those toxins no longer need to spill to the outside. Tip number 2 is to make sure that you have enough essential fatty acids in your diet. So the omega-3s are really important. They help to balance inflammation in the body and on the skin. Also works right at the cell membrane, because the outer cell membrane of our cells is comprised of essential fats, and it's called the phospholipid bilayer. So important that we have enough of these EFAs in our diet. So whether it's from the vegetarian, it could be from the sources of nuts and seeds. Flax seeds are fantastic, but that conversion factor into that active omega-3, the DHA and the EPA, doesn't always happen so well, especially for the DHA. So sometimes going to a fish oil supplement is the best way to do this, and this is usually what I recommend, because we can't always get that concentrated DHA that's already converted from the vegetarian sources. So a mixture of both is great. Always look for a high quality fish oil supplement that's been tested, that doesn't have any mercury and any of the other contaminants that are so common from eating fish. Tip number 3 is sunlight. So yes, as much as we hear that, avoid the sun, it's bad for our skin, too much sunlight certainly can be damaging to the skin. But if you have acne, and for a regular healthy person, I recommend a little bit of natural sunlight. So this means 15 to 20 minutes on and exposing those parts of your body that maybe have the acne. So whether that's the face, it could be on the back as well. So I know a lot of people with hormonal acne will get acne on the back, and this can happen really at any time of the year. And studies have actually proven that to help with the acne, it is important to have that natural sun exposure. And so whether that's for the UVA and UVB rays, so the UVA has been clinically proven in one study to really help, and I have that here to help with specifically the bacteria that is related to acne and helping to mitigate that bacterial growth. But also in terms of the different wavelengths from the sunlight, being the red and the infrared, these can be used in laser therapy as well to help to treat the acne and really have a beneficial effect on the skin, as the studies have proven. Tip number 4 is to make sure that you're healing your gut. So your microbiome, which is something I talk about a lot in our 9 and 9 videos and our longer full-length Dr. Janine shows, is about the microbiome and healing the microbiome. And the microbiome basically is your gut ecology. So what's happening in your gut translates into what's happening in your body elsewhere. So whether that is for your skin, whether that is for your immune system, really important that you have enough of the good guys in your digestive tract. So that means the probiotics, so having those active live cultures of those probiotics in the diet, but also sometimes from a supplement, you need to really increase your numbers of those probiotics, and doing it in a high quality supplement may be the way to go as well, but also to kill off those bad guys. So once in a while, using the herbal medicines to kill off those parasites and the candida and some of those negative organisms that can then have not only a negative effect on your digestive tract, but on your skin as well. And we have a skin microbiome as well. So tip number 5 is to use natural products as your cleanser, your toner, and your moisturizers on the skin. And we have some other fantastic videos that share those specific recipes, things that you can mix easily at home. So things to naturally remove the dirt and naturally clean your skin cells without adding that further toxicity, which I talked about earlier. It's important that we don't want to be putting chemicals on our skin. We want our skin to act as the active organ that it is, and to allow for those nutrients to come in, but also for those toxins to leave. And by using the natural approach and the natural cleansers and things that you can find in your kitchen to help to cleanse the skin and to tone it, will really help your acne, and it will happen quite quickly. So check out those other videos for our recipes on how to do those cleanses and the toners as well. Tip number 6 is something that you're going to be doing weekly, which are masks and scrubs. So we have another fantastic video on our probiotic mask for acne, which is fantastic. It is remarkable in turning your skin around, and also a sugar scrub. So this recipe for the sugar scrub really helps to exfoliate and get rid of those dead skin cells, and you will see the vibrancy of your skin come back with using these natural remedies. Tip number 7 is spot treatments. So yes, we also have fantastic recipes. One of them is using calamine lotion and tea tree oil in the right combination, and using that as a spot treatment for your acne right on your active acne lesions. It dries things up, it pulls out those toxins, it kills that bad bacteria, and you can use this whether you're putting it on for about 10 minutes, or you can also put it on your acne and leave it overnight, and you will wake up to clear skin in the morning. Tip number 8 is acupressure. So this is a great point from acupuncture. So you don't need to use a needle, but this is a great point that you can use to help to stimulate the pituitary gland. And it's located right in between your eyebrows. So find your eyebrows, and right in between, this is your third eye point. It's called governing vessel 24.5, and it helps to stimulate your liver. So this is great for headaches as well, but by gently closing your eyes, relaxing, and using your index finger is the way that I do it, and doing little circles clockwise on that point helps to stimulate the pituitary gland, which is very balancing to your endocrine system and doesn't always get the attention that it needs. So that's a great way to not only invigorate the skin of your face, but the skin of your entire body. Tip number 9 is the Dr. Janine Truth. And what I have found over the years in seeing my patients is that when I see a chronic acne problem, on the mental, emotional, and energetic and spiritual connection to this is often related to feeling self-conscious. And it really has a lot to do about self-confidence and how you perceive the way that others perceive you. And it sort of is like a domino effect. As soon as you get the acne, because maybe you are lacking in self-confidence, then you have this acne, which makes you more self-conscious, and you wonder, and you sort of are guessing about the way that people are approaching and looking at you, which isn't always, you know, in the most positive light, because now you've got this acne on your face. So part of the healing of the acne from a deeper root cause is to really be confident. Even if you've got the acne, have the confidence that it's going to clear up. Hopefully you'll use the tips in the 9 and 9, but really be confident in who you are from the inside out, and you will see that acne disappear. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Dr. Janine Bowering, Dr. J9, and those were my Dr. J9's 9 and 9 tips, all for treating acne and doing it naturally.